Have you ever felt like life is a giant hourglass, with each grain of sand slipping away as moments pass? You look around, overwhelmed by the demands of work, family, and society, wondering if you've truly lived a balanced life. Life often feels like a tightrope walk. One misstep, and we could lose control. But what if I told you that the secret to balance is not perfection but understanding? As the Greek philosopher Heraclitus once said, you cannot step into the same river twice. Life is in constant motion, and balance is not about control but learning to move harmoniously with the flow. Today, we'll uncover timeless wisdom through the stories of great minds and historical figures. From the insightful teachings of Buddha to the creative genius of Leonardo da Vinci and the profound resilience of Gandhi, these lessons will guide us in finding balance amidst life's chaos. Stay with me as we embark on this journey to understand the whispers of time and discover how to truly live in harmony. Script 1. The definition and meaning of balance in life. In life, we often hear about the importance of balance, yet few truly understand what it means. Balance is not about equally dividing your time or energy across all aspects of life, but about aligning your actions with your most important responsibilities and values. The philosophy of balance appears in Buddhism, ancient philosophy, and the stories of great individuals throughout history. Balance according to Buddha's teachings. Buddha once taught that life is like a lute string. If it is too tight, it will snap. If it is too loose, it will not produce a sound. This lesson reminds us that in work, family, and self-care, everything must be adjusted appropriately. We cannot pour all our time and energy into one area while neglecting others. The lesson from Aristotle. Aristotle, one of the greatest philosophers of ancient Greece, spoke of the concept of the golden mean. He believed virtue lies between two extremes, neither too much nor too little. For example, courage is a noble quality, but being overly reckless can lead to danger, while being overly timid causes us to miss opportunities. This balance, as Aristotle emphasized, is the key to living virtuously. The story of Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple, experienced severe imbalances during his life. In the early years of building Apple, he devoted all his energy to work, causing strained relationships with his family and friends. However, after being fired from his own company, Jobs learned to slow down and seek balance between creativity and personal life. When he returned to Apple, not only did he achieve greater success, but he also became a better father. The importance of modern psychology. In psychology, balance is emphasized through the concept of work-life balance. Studies show that individuals who manage their time well between work and family tend to have better mental health, experience less stress, and lead happier lives. This demonstrates that balance is not just a theoretical ideal but a practical factor determining the quality of life. When we understand that balance is not a final destination but a continuous process of adjustment, we can begin to live a more meaningful life. Script 2. Lessons from King Solomon and the Mysterious Ring. There is a famous story about King Solomon, regarded as one of the wisest rulers in history. One day, Solomon found himself unable to control his emotions. He was too euphoric when happy and too despondent when sad. He ordered his artisans to craft a ring that would help him remain calm in any situation. After a long search, the artisans presented Solomon with a ring inscribed with the phrase, "This too shall pass." Underscore upon reading the phrase, Solomon realized that all emotions, be it joy or sorrow, are temporary. From then on, he learned to live more balanced, free from being overwhelmed by life's highs and lows. The lesson from the ring. The story of Solomon's ring reminds us of the impermanence of everything in life. When facing hardships, remember that they are only temporary challenges. And when achieving success, stay humble, for those moments of joy won't last forever either. Applying the lesson to modern life. Today, we are often caught up in the whirlwind of work, relationships, and unrealistic expectations. The phrase, "this too shall pass," can be a powerful psychological tool to help us deal with stress. Try writing it down and placing it somewhere visible. Whenever you feel overwhelmed or fatigued, simply look at it to remind yourself that nothing lasts forever. The story of Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela, the leader of the fight against apartheid in South Africa, spent 27 years in prison. When asked how he maintained patience and balance, Mandela shared that he constantly reminded himself that this difficult time would eventually pass. This belief allowed him to remain calm and avoid being consumed by resentment. The lesson from King Solomon and great figures like Mandela is this: learn to accept the impermanence of life to find balance within your soul. Script 3. Leonardo da Vinci and the Art of Slow Living. Leonardo da Vinci stands as a symbol of creativity and timeless achievements. What many don't know is that he was never in a hurry. Leonardo often took time to observe nature, the flow of water, the flight of birds, or the way light interacted with objects. He believed that only by slowing down could one truly see the essence of life and channel it into meaningful creation. Living slowly to understand deeply. Leonardo once said, "Details make perfection, and perfection is no detail." For him, slow living wasn't about procrastination, but rather about creating the space needed to fully understand and engage with the world. It was this approach that allowed him to produce masterpieces like the Mona Lisa and Vitruvian Man. Every stroke of his brush and every line of his drawings was imbued with deliberate intention. The story of the sand giant. It is said that during his studies of art and science, Leonardo spent hours sketching a single grain of sand. To many, this might seem excessive, but Leonardo saw it differently. He viewed each grain of sand as a part of a grander whole, connected to the mountains, the rivers, and the sea. This profound observation taught him that every small thing holds a reflection of something far larger. Similarly, in life, we often rush through our days, chasing big goals, while neglecting the little moments that give life its meaning. Leonardo's approach reminds us that greatness is built upon the quiet observation of life's smallest wonders. Lessons from modern thinkers. Today, the concept of slow living has regained attention as a response to our fast-paced world. Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos, two of the most successful modern entrepreneurs, have openly shared their routines of thinking time. Gates dedicates a week each year to doing nothing but reading and reflecting, calling it his Think Week. Bezos, on the other hand, emphasizes the importance of time to reflect deeply, saying, "I prioritize my time so I can think creatively." These examples echo Leonardo's philosophy. Slowing down doesn't mean doing less, it means doing better. Balancing action and reflection. The art of slow living is about striking a balance between action and reflection. Leonardo knew when to act decisively, but never skipped the process of thoughtful observation. By integrating this mindset, we too can make more meaningful decisions, create with purpose, and maintain a balance in life that leads to both success and fulfillment. Let Leonardo's wisdom guide us. When life feels overwhelming, pause, observe, and connect with the essence of what truly matters. Script 4. Gandhi's Wisdom and the Harmony of Life. Mahatma Gandhi, a man whose life was dedicated to truth and nonviolence, believed that happiness and balance could only be achieved when there was harmony between thought, speech, and action. His philosophy wasn't just about resisting oppression, but about living a life deeply rooted in alignment with one's inner values. Happiness through alignment. Gandhi famously said, "Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony." This simple yet profound statement points to a common source of imbalance in modern life. Our actions often contradict our values. For example, we may desire a healthy life yet neglect exercise or nutrition due to the demands of work. This disconnect creates stress and dissatisfaction. Gandhi's life was a testament to this principle. Whether it was weaving his own clothes or walking hundreds of miles during the Salt March, he demonstrated the power of living in alignment with one's beliefs. A story of true balance. One notable story about Gandhi illustrates his commitment to balance. A mother once brought her child to Gandhi, asking him to tell the boy to stop eating sugar.